This is Pat.
This is Yonnick. This
This
is
is
Intoxicated
the Sip and Chat Show.
Make sure you drink responsibly, people.
Always.
All the time.
Good evening, world, good evening, YouTube land. Welcome to the 11th episode of Intoxicated TheSipNChat Show, the online commercial-free podcast whereby we only promote local talent, that's Guyanese talent, and locally consumed beverages. Tonight, we have some special guests in the house. You guys want to do me the honor of introducing yourself to the people then?
You go first.
All right. Yonnick David.
No stranger.
No stranger to the Guyana scene.
Yep.
I'm Pat from London, via Guyana.
Via Guyana. So it's traditional for us to take a shot at the beginning of the show.
All right.
So what you guys have to do is basically pick something that you haven't tried, or even if you have tried it and we are gonna, consume something so we can start stimulating this conversation.
Eldorado 3, let me try that.
The three.
Three?
Yeah, let me try the
Nah.
3.
You never tried it before?
I have tried it before.
All right. I'm gonna go with the
Coconut
rum.
Yannick, you tried that before,
Yeah,
man.
but this is tradition.
This
the
is
coconut
tradition.
rum. Yo, we go to the rum shop
Cheers.
and we drink, and then we pass the coconut rum around,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everybody gotta take a shot.
I'm gonna try the Eldorado 3.
That's the good.
Hold on, we gotta cheers to this amazing trio that's here right now.
Cheers. Got to
Cheers.
keep each other's eyes, yeah?
Yep.
Cheers.
European tradition. Smooth.
First time?
Not bad. Not bad.
Well,
Next shot, I'll do that.
next shot.
Yeah.
So what's happening, guys? How's Guyana treating you guys?
Well, Guyana's good. Guyana's fun. Guyana, it's Guyana. I've been here for a longer time than Pat.
Yeah.
How long have you been here now? Since
This
when?
is a long trip. This is kind of like a 3-month plus trip.
3 months. I've been here since August, I think.
Yeah, it's
I've
a
been
long
here
trip. It's a long trip.
So, first question I would like to ask you guys is, what is the relationship between you guys? Are you guys family? Are you guys cousins? Which is family? Are you guys friends? Are you guys business partner? What is the relationship between you guys?
Friends first.
Friends first, definitely.
But we're on the same wavelengths.
Yeah.
Meaning?
Like, for example, the other day, Pat.
I don't mean to cut you, but you already got fouled out. You already got fouled out, Pat. Where's the ice? Pat already got fouled out.
No.
Pat is on the
Pat
show
doesn't have a
with an
drink.
empty cup. Pat,
All right, let's get in. You sure you're ready for this?
man,
You
how
ready
did I
for
even allow that? What is it, man? Already,
Let's get in.
man.
Let's get involved.
That's
get
not
involved.
cool, Pat. Man.
You want me to have a loose mouth? That's what's going on.
Oh, what's good?
All right. Good.
Yeah, I'll call stimulate conversation. Then what
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
try?
Let me stick on the 3.
On the 3, okay.
Yeah.
It's playing it safe.
Yep. we got some watermelon juice. We got
Yeah.
some Canada Dry,
Yeah.
and we also have fruit. I don't know. We got some Sprite,
3 and watermelon juice.
3 and watermelon juice. We got
Freshly
water.
squeezed, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Cold
It's a
pressed
good
and
mix.
nice.
Yeah. So
Good mix.
you were saying.
Yeah, like we're both in the same wavelength.
Okay.
Both business, pleasure. Like, Pat hit me up the other morning. He's like, yo, I gotta go to a meeting. And we had another meeting later on. So I'm like, all right, we'll just go together. And he pulls up to this spot. And I'm like, oh, you doing business with them? He's like, yeah, I'm doing business. I'm like, oh, I'm doing business with them too. So it's like, we just click, bro.
Yeah, it's good
So-
vibes. Good vibes only. Good vibes only.
Yeah.
So for the people who doesn't know who Pat is, you want to give the viewers a brief description of who you are.
Okay, well, my name's Patrice Hinds, based in London, and very much a part of Guyana right about now. Got quite a few projects going on where we're kind of starting to develop, making shoes, proper kind of authentic Guyanese slippers, but with a twist, with a bit of style, a bit of fashion, which we launched at Guy Expo, and the other project that we're dealing with is agriculture and food.
Okay. Short and simple. Well, you don't need to say much. Just give us a sentence about. Well, you're no stranger to this Guyanese scene.
Yeah, well, I came back to Guyana about 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
And the whole plan is to be a positive influence to my fellow Guyanese and the youths. I spend a lot of time volunteering as a scout leader. And my thing has always been entertainment. So very soon, it's happening. I've got some things in the pipeline, and it's about to start.
So how did you guys connected? When did this relationship started, and what really sparked it?
A big night at Palm Court.
Yo,
Everything starts at Palm Court. Everything starts at Palm Court.
Everything starts at Palm
yo,
Court.
shout out to Navi
Cheers to that.
and Robbie, Palm Court.
Boom. A very funny night.
Yeah, but I went to high school with a couple of guys, and their uncle was at Palm Court,
Yeah.
and that's how Patrice and I met.
Okay.
So their uncle.
So what part of Guyana did you grow up in?
Well, I am born in the UK,
In the UK.
but I've been coming back to Guyana since.
Okay, so you're not Guyanese. You just have an
Oi,
interest.
oi, oi.
By birth, you're not Guyanese by birth.
That's better. Yeah. But I've been coming back to Guyana since 18 months of age. When I used to come as a kid, we used to basically be based in Agricola.
Okay.
And so I know the mud well. And a few years ago, I decided to come on a different kind of holiday, and I had such an amazing time. It was a situation where I said to my father, "You're going to be seeing me a lot more often."
Definitely.
You know.
And what sparked that? What sparked that interest?
What sparked
Yeah,
it?
what happened?
Fuck,
Was it
man.
Palm Court?
Fun.
And by the way, you could say fuck 10,000 times on
Wicked.
on this program.
It
So
was a lot.
nothing's wrong with dropping
It
that
was
bomb.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But on a serious level, what also happened at that time there was that I took the holiday blinkers off
Yeah.
and started looking at the opportunities because I
Okay.
like business, and saw that there is a lot of scope and opportunities there for somebody like me that's based in the UK,
Okay.
that I can bring some skills and try and help people as well as helping myself.
Definitely,
progress.
definitely.
Yeah.
And you was born and raised in Guyana?
Yeah, I'm born in Guyana.
And what age did you migrate in?
I left Guyana at around 17.
17, okay.
Yeah, so it was a while ago. Not to show my age.
Okay.
After 17, we leave it at that. And yeah, when I actually came back 2015 for my grandmom's 80th birthday.
Excuses,
And that was the
wicked.
point where I was like,
That was the point. Like for me, I migrated in 2008 and never came back until 2012. And then I can remember when I came off the plane, everything was like different. And then once I reached down on the East Bank there and drive past, I think it was Demawara, and I saw the big buildings, the Republic Bank, the
Yeah.
city. I was like, what? This is what Guyana get on a 4-lane road? I was like, nah, I gotta come back here and
Something's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something is happening. So we're gonna take another shot before we get into the next segment of questions. So what do you guys want to try now?
Right.
all right.
Okay.
Oh, I promise I'll take the 3, right?
The three,
Yeah.
yeah.
3, and let me try an XM5.
XM5.
How long's that? That seems recent.
Yeah, this is recent. The label.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really the brown rum drinker, so I'll take a shot of my favorite diamond.
Coconut.
Yeah. So, Patrice, you want to give us a brief insight of some of the things that you are involved in London? Like,
In
what are some of the
London?
stuff that you do
Well,
over there?
in London, I run a marketing company called Inspirational Ideas,
Okay.
and basically what that company does is
What's the name of the company?
Inspirational Ideas.
Inspirational Ideas.
Cheers.
Cheers to Inspirational Ideas.
Boom, boom, boom. Cheers, everybody. And what we do, we help brands with their branding for when they're promoting either their companies or particular products coming from their companies. So we'll be the people that kind of do all the competition prizes, the t-shirts, the cuddly toys, whatever you want.
Okay.
Our strapline is you think it, we brand it. That's
Okay.
what we do.
So what about you, Yannick?
Well, in New York, I started out promoting. I did image promoting at most of the top line clubs in Manhattan. So you
Okay.
talk about Marquee, One Oak,
One Oak.
Yes.
Alright.
Guest House, Home, like all those clubs. I did image promoting. And then I became friends with the real estate owner, and we started running a club together. And I've been running the club ever since.
I also saw a video with you doing a little bit of acting, and then you had the online magazine. Man, tell
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
man,
Well-
why you trying to shortchange yourself? Millennium male and stuff like, come on, let it off.
Well,
Let it off, man.
Well, the movie,
Yeah.
the movie was a spring off of me running the clubs because I met that guy.
Okay,
He's an artist in New York, but he graduated from Harvard.
okay.
And he worked in Wall Street. He quit his Wall Street job to pursue music.
Mm-hmm.
So we met on the club scene, and we transacted a lot of business
Okay.
within the club scene. So what he did, he wrote a movie and he wrote a part especially for me.
For you, yeah.
But that person, I played a drug dealer.
Yes,
right?
I
But-
noticed.
But oh, you saw it.
I watched it when you at the beginning you opened the door and you was like, oh, I just got out.
Yeah. So I played a drug dealer.
He quit his job and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know.
But I wasn't a drug dealer in real life. But what he did, the type of person I was in the movie, is exactly the type of person I am in real life. He needed help. I looked out.
Yep.
He needed to connect, so I hooked him up with my connect in LA. He started moving weed back and forth from LA to New York. Like, he was doing his thing.
Yep.
So that was my role in the movie. And that's the type of person I am. I like to help people out.
So
and connect people.
let's talk about Millennium Mail, man.
Millennium Mail magazine.
Dope. Super dope.
So that's a lifestyle magazine. So what we try to do is, obviously, millennials are every 1,000 year. That's a millennial.
Yeah.
So when we started 2000, I wanted to start a magazine, and I was at Marquee, and a friend of mine comes and he texts me. He's like, "Yo, I'm outside." So I'm like, "All right." I went outside to let him in the club because I get certain privileges.
Yeah.
So I went outside to get him in, and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to come in the club." He's like, "Yo, there's this dude you need to meet." I'm like, "Who?" So he introduced me to this guy, Mike Pemberton. Shout out to Mike. And he introduced me to Mike, and Mike wanted to do a magazine as well. So we ended up doing Millennium Mail,
okay.
because it was started the new millennium, and we wanted to create a forum where we taught men how to be like real men.
Yeah.
Like you can be a well-dressed man but be no punk.
Yeah.
So we wanted to like unblur that line between a gentleman and a thug.
Yeah.
And
Street smart.
Yeah, and it was a hit. But since I've been in Guyana, because Mike went on to produce music, Mike worked with Bad Boy, like Mike is dope.
Yeah.
So he went on his music tip, so I was doing Millennium Mail. And then since I've been in Guyana, I haven't been able to put as much effort into it. But I'm going to relaunch Millennium Mail with more Guyanese content now.
Okay.
So what I want to do is start talking to all the stylish people in Guyana, hit up all the hip spots in Guyana, and do the articles on Millennium Mail. We've got about 10,000 subscriptions overseas. So what I want to do is push Guyanese products, Guyanese talent on the website, and get that following to see what we have here. Yeah. So but that's the plan. So by August, Millennium Mail will be back up.
Cheers to that. So you said you've been here for 3 months,
Yeah.
and you've been here
Year and a half, 2 years.
So what are some of the initiatives that you guys would have already been a part of since being here in Guyana for the 3 months and for the year and a half?
Okay, well, for me, for the 3 months, I've just had my head down,
Okay.
getting on with the projects. Lots of meetings, lots of visits, lots of farm visits,
Lots
of
of
factory
palm
visits.
courts visits.
No, I haven't been really kind of
Okay.
partying.
Yeah, trying to get this guy to
No,
come.
man. I'm here to work, buddy. I'm here to work, buddy.
Yep.
That's where it's at. I'm here to work. So I've been working and just putting the story together in that respect, and everything's going really well with it in that way. Obviously, things are sometimes, they don't go as fast as you want, but that's what happens when you're kind of developing in a situation, and you just got to roll with it, work with it, understand how the culture works,
Yeah.
and move forward.
I'm actually happy you mentioned that, and I'm gonna give you a chance to answer your question, and then I'll ask a question based on what you just
Okay.
said.
Since I've been here, most of the things I've been doing has been volunteer based, has been looking out for the youth. So I'm actively involved in the Scout group.
Scouts
St.
group,
Margaret's Scout group.
Yep. I've
So
seen
I'm
that.
actively involved in the Scout Association of Guyana. I think youth are the way forward.
Definitely.
And we gotta keep them in tow, and we gotta support them. So I've been doing that. Last year I started an organization called Yelp. Young Entrepreneurs Leading Progress.
Yeah.
So what we did last year, we actually had a talk at the Theater Guild, and what we did is we had Bert Carter, Bert Carter. He's an engineer. He's an older guy, but he's done a lot of the engineering that you see around Georgetown and Guyana as a whole. And he has his knowledge base of what Guyana is and where it comes from is incredible. So what we had him do was do a photographic journey of Georgetown then to now.
No. Wow.
So he took us on a walk. It was called the Walk Through the Garden City, and it was all photographic. So he
Y'all
did
can
that.
drink and you can talk. You don't drink, you can die from thirst.
So we did
Continue.
that. We had that. We had Roshan, the social media genius.
Genius, yeah.
We had Dr. Taran Dorga. He also gave a presentation. So this year I'm bringing Yelp to University of Guyana. We're gonna do Yelp talks on campus. Well, that's the plan because I haven't got a permission yet, but that's,
it's gonna happen.
I put it out there
It's
now.
gonna happen.
Everyone knows that I need permission to do
That's
these
the
talks
mission.
on campus. So,
Do it.
Vice Chancellor, please.
Think it, do it.
There we go again, shortchanging himself. Like, I don't understand why. This guy actually invited me on, in my opinion, one of the dopest talk show that Guyana's ever had, man. Why did you mention
Off the fence?
Come on, man. What's up?
Yeah, I'm also producer and creator of the show Off the Fence that I think many people might
A
have
lot
seen
of people
on Channel 67.
Channel 67.
Hosted
Shout
by
out to Francis Bailey.
Yeah, so
Shout out to Francis.
I'm producer and creator of Off the Fence.
And we got some Jello shots. We're gonna have them now. And if you don't mind, I would like to take a detour in the questions and just ask you guys a question based on some social issues. Matter of fact, one of the social issues that we as overseas Base Guyanese face when it comes to bringing certain influence to this third world country. What is your take on how the Guyanese society handles like foreign influences, especially when it is coming from like a younger face?
That's a deep question,
Well, we love America, don't we?
We do.
Our culture loves America.
Yeah.
We love American products. We love American foods. We love everything America. We love. And I think I don't want to give wrong information, but the majority of people that migrate, they go to the USA. I think it's USA, Canada, and then
London, yeah.
Yeah.
and then London.
Yeah.
And so we're inundated by American culture.
Constant.
Yep.
It's constant because everyone is sending us America.
Yep.
Our uncle migrated. He's sending us American products.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Our television shows American
We
shows.
just dig in.
So
Just dig it, man.
it's very easy for us to be influenced by Americans. And then the majority of the Guyanese population are young people. So
I don't mean to cut you, but let me just give you the recipe. Made with extra mature and Ivanov vodka. You were saying.
yeah,
Jello.
Jello.
Let me try this. The majority of the Guyanese
It's not bad. It's not bad.
the majority of the Guyanese population are young people.
Yep.
So they're gonna look for a younger face to relate to. They need young, cool people to relate to.
Definitely. People they can relate to.
Yeah. So what we need are some young, cool Guyanese people, so they can start looking to Guyanese people to follow trends and relate to. And the young,
Being
cool
Guyanese, not pretending to be American.
and the young, cool Guyanese people, you know what? Not knocking anybody,
No.
but the young, cool Guyanese people aren't original. They're copying something from overseas too. You know.
What about you? How do you feel? What is your
My
opinion on how we deal with it?
I absolutely understand. My take is, and I've seen it from since I've been a kid, from people buying baby food. I know baby food to be kind of, edo and cassava mashed with carnation milk, with evaporated milk.
Yeah.
That's baby food, right? But for an example, I remember a friend of mine that had a child, young, and it was just amazing for her to buy the baby food. It's mad, isn't it? So she bought the baby food, like the American baby food, and it was like a status kind of situation, even though it's just full of rubbish, So if it's starting from all those years ago, it's an issue. Then we've got the TV. We've got the cable. It's coming right through into people's houses continually. So I don't know how it's going to change. All I can hope is that we get ideas from it and then translate it from a Guyanese level
Point of
back
view,
out to
yes.
us. That's where we're at right about
Yeah.
now. We have to be, more Guyanese.
Yeah.
But we have to be current Guyanese. We
Yeah.
have to be on point Guyanese.
That's
What I'm doing here.
Yeah, and because of that, there's nothing wrong with taking from America, England, Australia, anywhere in the world. But
As
when
many
we
places as
bring it
possible.
here, you want that. You
Translate
want the
it.
fresh.
True thing.
But you gotta translate it to Guyanese, bro.
Yeah.
It's no secret that both London and America is at least 10 times faster a faster pace
Understand.
society than Guyana. How are you guys coping with having that experience living in America and living in London, where it's fast, everything is fast, and then coming back to Guyana, where it's like, how are you guys?
I'll give you a joke, right? Like, I had kind of a few years ago, kind of when I was just starting on the mission, you do meetings, yeah, you're doing a meeting, and like, I'm somebody who would like then call and confirm to do the meeting, yeah. And I'll call and say, the boss has gone to lunch. I said, but I got a meeting at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I confirmed it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming that I'm about to like leave. Now the boss man's gone to lunch, you know. So I'll let him know, I'll let her know that you've come in that way there. But on a serious level as well, like anything, you've got to work within the environment that you're working with. And to be honest, serious business people in Guyana, they keep their time.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? You know,
Really like that, man.
it's good. It's starting to bubble in the back of my head.
It's a more comfortable way to get drunk.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, by the way, drink responsibly. Don't
Yeah.
If you don't drink, you can die from thirst. So.
Yeah. Be good with some soursop ice cream though.
Yo,
Definitely, yeah.
that consummation will be
Or
mad.
like the Carnation milk.
Man, y'all give me some ideas.
Like,
The next, I hope y'all won't be mad. The next guest might probably have that.
Well, that's fine. Take it. It's a gift.
a present.
What are some of the strategic plans do you guys have when it comes to, you know, presenting these first world ideas to Guyanese and hoping that they succumb and eventually accept it? Because trust me, it can be very, very hard. Like, what are the plans?
I can say it in one word: repetition.
Repetition.
Just keep doing the same thing
Over
continually,
and
over.
over
And it's not that
and
anybody
over.
doesn't understand. It's just that this is the way you do your
Yeah.
business. So we've got, you know, come on board with me. This works.
Okay.
I know it works. It's a model that works. So trust me. Let's do it in that way there.
Yeah.
And there's some people that have tuned into it, and we're about to do some very amazing things. We're getting into some very interesting rooms, and Yonnick and I are getting in some very interesting rooms because of that simple look from the outside in regards to from there to in here in that way there, and we've got stuff to offer.
You know, Yannick, you've actually been here longer than both of us combined.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever reached to that point, you know, since you've been here, whereby you said to yourself, you know what, I'm done with this country. I'm leaving. I can't take it no more. Have you reached that point?
No,
have you ever read?
I've probably like
Don't lie here, though. You can be
I'm gonna be
honest.
I've probably like said that on like one of those stressful binge nights where you're like, yo, let's just go drink.
You're pissed.
And I'm pissed. and I'm angry. But like I'm a very objective person, so I step back and I analyze things a lot. Sometimes I overanalyze. So it's always just like maybe I just need a break. It's never been like, oh, I gotta go. It's just like I need a break, I need a refresh, come back, hit it again.
Yeah. We'll actually take another shot. It's time for another shot.
Time for another shot
Yeah,
already?
man. Of course, man. This is it's intoxicated. If you don't drink, you will die
Jello.
from thirst. So what are we gonna try?
Oh,
We got
I tell you what, my dad had one of these today. I'll have one.
Okay.
I was working really hard today. I didn't have a drink. Let's get involved.
You ever had the butter pecan from DDL?
I'm gonna go with nothing milk based.
No milk base?
No, I'm gonna do the fruit
Oh,
punch.
the fruit punch.
Is that a
I'll
flavour
take some
that
of
they
that
got?
too.
Pecan.
Yeah, I'll take some of the fruit punch. So.
Oh, so you guys are slowing down.
Yeah. No, man, not slowing down.
Definitely.
I actually saw some pictures of an event that was held in London.
Yeah.
A pop-up restaurant. You want to tell us a little bit about that? I think
Yeah.
the name was
Pat and
the
Pinky's.
Pat and Pinky.
Yeah,
Tell us a
yeah,
little bit
yeah,
what
yeah.
is
The
that?
lime.
The lime
Yeah,
Pat
the
and
lime,
Pinky.
yeah,
Tell us a little bit about that.
the
man.
lime. Well, basically, as I said, I'm in the agriculture
Cheers.
and food business
Yeah.
coming up.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Respect. Oh, flipping And one of the products that we do, we've got quite a few products, but one of them is a pepper sauce.
Pepper sauce.
And it's using kind of wiri and tiger teeth, and it's a very special sauce. I'll get you some as well.
No, I don't eat spicy stuff.
Trust me, you'll
No, man.
love
I'm gonna love
it.
it.
You'll love
I'm
it.
sure you guys need-
Trust
Of course.
me.
I
It's
don't
not
eat
loud
spicy
pepper.
stuff.
It's flavor.
Flavor. Oh.
Flavor.
Flavor,
It's
okay.
not to burn out your mouth. It's
Okay,
not-
okay, I
just to
get
make
it.
it like
Flavor.
a-
Okay.
Bah. And some friends that I did it with, it was the beginning of us starting to say hello in the UK about the brand that's going to be coming, which is Pat and Pinky's.
Okay.
So we decided that one of the best ways to say hello is why don't we get people in a room. Invariably, they haven't got a clue about Guyana. They might think it's Ghana or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was, we fed 80 people.
80 people.
We fed 80 people of proper Creole Guyanese food.
So what was actually the main objective for that event?
It was to start saying hello. The brand is about to come. Get ready. This is the country. This is how we roll the flavor. And by the way, try the pepper sauce.
Okay, and how receptive was the British people? Because I saw it was a different audience.
Yes.
It
yes.
was. I'll pull the picture up, some of the picture,
Yes.
and then you
I'll
see
get
it
you
was
some.
like
I'll get
different.
you some. Yeah,
how
yeah.
how receptive was the people trying this new thing, man?
Absolutely understand. And basically, it was a reception that makes you like go like this.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be okay.
Alright.
It's all gonna be okay, because it's all about flavor, and in England,
Yeah.
Caribbean food ideally is Jamaican.
Yeah,
Chicken,
that's a fact.
rice
Yeah.
and peas, and then kind of we have a carnival called like our the Guyanese mash style. England, you got Notting Hill Carnival, 2-day amazing event in that respect. And what happens with that is that you've got all of the Caribbean cultures, but top heavy food wise is Jamaican food.
Okay.
So it means that there's a lot of people, if they're not indigenous or they know Guyanese people, you don't really know what Guyanese cuisine is.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So we kept it really Guyanese.
You did mention the pepper,
Yes.
and what were some of the other Guyanese foods, the Guyanese cuisine that was featured?
Okay, so for
at the event?
example, when people came, we did sorrel cocktails.
Sorrel cocktails.
With El Dorado rum, that was just amazing. With an amazing friend of mine that's got an amazing bar in London called The Shop. Big up Lucas, thank you very much, brother. And he put some cocktails together that was just sublime, sublime, sublime. So
I don't mean to cut you, but you're getting me jealous, so I'm just gonna fast forward. Could we expect an event like this in Guyana now to listen to you, man? You're getting me excited, man.
Well, we're working on something.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Could we? Yes or no? I want a definite answer, man.
We're working on something that we're kind of excited about. Maybe kind of, we're working on something. Get
Just
ready.
keep your ears peeled. 'Cause maybe you might have some flavors coming your way.
I'm happy that you mentioned that. So, Guyana, it's no secret that Guyanese is a culture that cooks. What are some of the recipes or some of the food that you think would impress somebody from Guyana?
Well, let me give you a joke, because I felt that you might throw a question like that.
Yeah. Tell me,
come and just hurt.
how can
I'm
you
ready.
impress
I
me?
thought you would go like,
Yeah.
I'm 4 shots in, let me just hit him with a question. So, on one side,
Yeah.
on the UK side, I could go hardcore Creole, because
Okay.
nobody really, other than a few, would have tasted that cuisine before in that respect there. But I'm going to keep it quiet about what we're going to be dealing with in Guyana. But
You
just
guys
know,
are ready for it. You
just
guys
know,
are not ready for
just
it.
know the flavor.
Let me tell you something.
Just know the flavor.
We're gonna put a twist on something that you've never seen
Yeah.
a twist put on it in
all
your
Guyanese,
life.
all Guyanese.
And
It's
it's all Guyanese.
going to be stuff that you go, that's really interesting.
You know what was interesting to me? I actually heard between the grapevine. I ain't gonna tell y'all who tell me this, but you guys were planning to do a black eyed peas guacamole.
Oh, man.
The people who know what
What's
guacamole
going on, buddy?
Man, I got my insights. So how exactly is that gonna happen? How is that possible?
Well, just
a guacamole that is
just-
made from black eyed peas. Think about that.
Just you think about that.
Yeah,
You guys think about it.
Everybody who ever been to Chipotle, we can't do it. We guacamole, and that's made out of avocado. But these guys are making it with black eyed peas.
Yeah, we're gonna just change the game up
Yeah.
and keep the flavor. And it's all about this whole story is all about relaxed vibrations, good vibes only.
I'm actually
Super
glad
good
you
vibe.
mentioned that.
Because and one thing I've always been saying, and Pat and I talk about it a lot, is we want to reintroduce Guyana and Guyanese to their roots, and we're gonna do it through food and vibes.
So you're wearing sneakers, Pat is wearing flip flops.
Those are the flip flops he made, by the way.
Really?
Those
Let me
are
see
the
that.
Lima shoes.
These are the limers.
Oh, the Limas, nice.
Made in Guyana.
Wow, made in Guyana.
Yeah.
Feels
Show them the
good.
sole.
Yeah.
So it's all different colorways.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can have a different colorway for the sole,
Yeah,
a
this is
different
actually
colorway
good.
for the inside, and
Wow.
a different colorway
Yeah.
for the straps.
All made in Guyana.
Super dope.
All made in
Handmade.
Guyana.
Handmade in
So,
Guyana.
you know, I'm wearing flip flops, you know, you're wearing a t-shirt, we both have on button ups. Is this gonna be an event once it gets to Guyana whereby you're gonna have to dress? Because I saw the pictures.
No.
What is
It's
that?
all about relaxation.
So I can come in my shorts and my tank top?
To be really honest,
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. And the thing I would say, because that's a really good point. So let me be honest. It's casual, man.
Casual.
You understand? It's casual. Do you understand? And the way we're going to do it, I doubt a person will come in their shorts. They'll wear their jeans or something
Yeah.
like that. Or,
They'll come relaxed, but just the vibe, because we work off of vibes, and we'll make sure the vibes are right from the inception. So once someone gets the vibe, they'll know they can come relax.
Yeah.
They'll know to gauge it.
Build
But
up a little story.
there's no stooshness. There's no,
no.
yo, make sure you wear a shirt and you tuck it in. There's
So
none of that.
what would you say would be like the proper location to host an event like this?
We can't say.
Can't say that to nobody.
We can't speak on
I've
that.
got a leading question.
We can't speak on that.
He's doing, and you see this spread that he's clever, yeah, right? He's throwing it out on shot number 5.
We actually have to take another shot.
Yeah, well, yeah, I see what you're doing.
What are we gonna? What are we gonna?
Because what he's gonna do is this. Let me ask the question again.
I just might. What are we gonna? What are we gonna try?
We're gonna talk about no ideas.
No ideas.
About the
Cocktail
location.
shaker?
Yeah, we have a cocktail shaker. You want to make something?
Yeah,
up?
Pat's gonna make us something.
Let's just
All right, good. So we're gonna get
let's
a
get it
cocktail
up.
shaker.
Let's get it going.
All right, we gonna get a-
Pat's gonna make us shots,
Alright.
and he's gonna make.
and we gotta get the other cups also. So
Well, we can do the.
the shots. Oh, just the shots. Oh, just the
Yeah,
shot.
they're
Oh, shots.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make something and then a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do one of his recipes. So
Okay.
we're gonna have a good time tonight.
So we're gonna start with that bad
Alright.
boy there.
We're gonna use diamond coconut rum.
Diamond coconut.
Yep.
We're gonna use the watermelon juice.
Yes.
And I think Sprite.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sprite.
Keep it
Just to
really
get
nice
a
and
little fizzy.
Okay.
Fizzy whiz.
We're gonna introduce you Guyanese people to something new.
Fizzy whiz.
Fizzy whiz.
So
No, yeah. Let's
the pop up shop was it
Pop-up
just
restaurant.
the
Yeah.
pop up restaurant?
Yeah.
Was it just a one time event in London?
No. We're going to be doing more of them because the feedback was quite simply, when's the next one?
Yeah.
So we could look forward to a few, maybe one in Georgetown, maybe one in Linden, maybe one in Berbice.
At this
Is that
second
possible?
moment in time, the dream is London, Guyana,
Okay.
Barbados.
Barbados.
New York.
Okay.
Let me just tell you, the New York one is gonna be epic.
Fire!
Epic.
Okay, Pat, here you
epic.
go.
All right, here we go.
The ice is already in
The
there.
ice is already.
Nice.
You don't want ice?
No, I need ice.
no,
I need
ice.
ice. I need ice. I need ice. I
Chill.
need ice. I need ice. I need ice. My friends who know me know that I like this. So I'm gonna just mix it up a little bit more as well.
Oh, you adding some of the fruit punch?
Yeah.
Give it a little bit of flavor.
In the air. Then.
I'm so excited about this drink, man.
Right. Okay.
Top
Here we
it
go.
off.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hold, you gotta hold it up.
Got it,
Yeah,
got it.
hold it up, hold it up. Alright.
Yeah.
It's a little too far from what I'm drinking.
With a different backstory.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Cheers to the Papa Restaurant. Papa Restaurant Guyana.
Here's
Live
the
with Pat and
flavor.
Picky.
Here's the
Boom,
flavor.
boom.
Flavor.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Flavor. Whoa. Yo.
Clean.
Clean, yeah. take some more of this.
Yeah. I need a cup. That's a
You need a
drink.
cup?
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
one of
drink
those.
right there.
That's a drink right there. I'll take a little bit more.
Nice, no?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a cup for this. This is good.
Yeah, that's good.
So you get a sample of some of the flavors you're gonna find if we do the pop-up in Guyana.
So we meet.
This guy thinks he's slick.
We meet if. Now it's if.
Oh,
So do you guys have a name that, because I know the one in London were called the Line with Pat and
Yeah.
Pinky.
Well,
What-
obviously it's in London, so it's a different
I would
flavor.
want y'all guys,
But
you
we
guys to
bring it back
incorporate
home.
Jamal name, the Line with Jamal or something. The Line with something, man. Do something with
Just as a working title,
Yeah.
a night of original Guyanese flavors.
Yeah. Original
Just keep it
Guyanese.
simple like
Yeah,
that.
we're just gonna keep it simple.
A night of original
Okay.
Guyanese flavors.
And there are
Presented.
few people that I want to be there.
Everybody's gonna be there, trust me. I could put my head on the block with everybody who's anybody will be there, because one thing I know for a fact about Guyanese is that we love new concept. Like, we're hungry for new concept.
Yeah.
We're so hungry. Guyanese are hungry. For example, the Curl Fest event that, you know, I just always keep talking about the Curl Fest because it was one of the dopest events.
Yeah.
Did you went to it?
I didn't get to go.
Man, it was one of the dopest events ever in Guyana, man.
Fresh.
I can't wait for it to come back in. I think it's in October.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm here and I'm there. Well, there at
Shout out to
the
Tamika
Fest
Henry on
this
that,
year.
man. Super
Yeah,
dope.
Because I saw the pictures and it was incredible.
Yeah, super dope.
Yeah.
So
I felt like it was Afro punk.
it was
Guyanese
Same,
style.
yeah. Afro punk, Guyanese
And,
style, yeah.
and Millennium Mail did a piece in Afro punk.
Okay,
So we were in Afro punk. We had backstage access to all this. Afro punk.
super dope, yeah.
And when I
super
saw the pictures for the Curl Fest, I was like,
When it comes to what you guys had experience from living overseas and then coming back and seeing how the Guyanese society works, do you think that we're a country that's at least headed in the direction of being like an intimate piece of a first world country?
Well,
everybody's looking at me. 'Cause
no.
Do you think it's possible?
I just like the silence of like.
The awkward silence.
Everybody knows I'm the one that's always
Seriously.
debating politics, so you look at me.
No, seriously, Guyana, right now, I know people say like it's a bit tough and all that, which I'm sure it is, blah, blah, blah. But I'm coming from a different perspective in that respect there. I'm coming from a perspective, firstly and foremost, to make sure that my dad's good and to make sure that my business opportunities are going to plan in that respect there. And Guyana right now is bubbling.
Yeah.
I have not had to have my long boots in my car for the last year and a half. Right? Yeah, wading through water and all that kind of stuff. It's looking a bit cleaner. Things are happening.
You're breathing again.
With the whole kind of social media and the Instagram, people are now kind of becoming their own kind of, you know, correspondents. You know, they're kind of speaking a lot. They're reasoning a lot. You know, so on the back of that, it's making the world smaller.
Yeah.
That's what social media is doing right about now, you know. And on the back of that, that's another reason why Guyana's starting to bubble. You know, so let's see what the space unfolds, but it's all about Guyana right about now.
And for me, I'm the student of politics, so we all know I gotta go a little deeper. But
We said I'm not deep.
Huh. Say what? But for me, I have this obsession with Singapore. Singapore has an amazing story of where they've come from
And where they are right now.
Big stuff. Good lyric. Get it.
Even Singapore gained independence from Europe in 1976.
Less than 30
I
years?
believe.
young.
Less than 40 years.
From Europe.
Yeah.
However, once they gained independence from Europe, they were still tied to China, Taiwan, Malaysia.
It wasn't independent.
Yeah, physically they're between Malaysia and Taiwan, I believe.
Get your point. Yeah.
So they gained independence, total independence, in 1968. 2 years before, 2 years after.
After Guyana.
After it was either after us or 2 years before us.
I think it's 2 years after.
However, they are about the same age as
hearing you.
Guyana.
On the back of independence.
On the back of independence. The thing about Singapore though, Singapore reminds me a lot of Guyana, of what they used
to be. Definitely. Yeah.
Singapore was worse than Guyana.
Get your point.
And in 50 years,
Smashed it.
their skyline went from this to this. They have the ultimate skyline.
The economy is
Their
boosted.
economy is
tourism.
booming. Everyone is moving to Singapore
Yep.
to do.
I was
Blah,
actually,
blah, blah.
I was actually a couple weeks ago, like doing research on Singapore because I said to myself, best I go to Singapore and live there because, you know,
Bro, but
need people like me in Singapore.
But the thing about Singapore is that the reason they're similar to Guyana is that the people of Singapore weren't aware fully of their potential.
Continue.
Yeah,
They weren't, and I feel like the Guyanese people really don't understand the potential of this country. This
We
country is
That's why we lead the first world country
amazing.
there.
We came. 3 of us came back to Guyana. 300 left.
Yeah.
But this is where you want to be.
This is where you want to be. Trust me.
If you're aware.
If you're aware, that's a key word. Aware.
If you're awake.
Awake.
Yeah, but we
Better
can
still.
use forums like his show
Yeah.
to ensure that people start thinking like, you know what? Let me check this out. What this guy is saying,
Yeah.
and they'll see this guy is right. It took one man, Lee Kuan Yew,
That was the president or
Prime Minister,
the prime
of
minister.
Singapore,
Yeah, he changed that country around, you know.
and he said this. He's like, listen, I don't want multiple parties. He's formed something called the unitary government. I'm a bit of a nerd, sorry. So I read a lot.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah.
Man, I need my glasses, my spectacle too, man. You guys looking smart. I'm gonna put mine on too, man. It's not too late. I mean, we are almost finished, but it's not too late. Let me put mine on. I want to look less
They're
smart.
nice glasses. They're
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
glasses.
I want to look less smart. So we're
Six
even.
size.
You
got
were
six
saying
size.
So what he did, he was like, listen, there were 2 major political parties. He made them into one,
Yeah.
and he changed the name. It wasn't a coalition. He changed the name completely.
Completely, yeah.
Fresh start.
Fresh start. And for him, he wasn't creating a dictatorship, but what he did is, he's like, listen, this is what we need to do.
Because put the country's interest
Have
first.
to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what he did with people that were caught selling drugs? They either went to jail for life or were executed. May seem a bit harsh, but
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
but I'm not even going to talk
But I'm
on
hearing where
that.
you're going. I'm hearing
Yeah.
where you're going.
But what he did,
Let's
he,
make a real change.
yeah, he realized that Singapore could be an industrial power, and he industrialized Singapore.
Jobs, mad jobs.
Tons of, he just created
Great
jobs. And then he made Singapore a globalization destination. And globalization pretty much is the transfer of people, resources, money between multiple countries. The globe becomes smaller. That's
Smaller, yeah.
globalization. So
He put himself in that space.
he put
of
himself
doing
in a
business.
space where things could just keep passing
Get
through
you.
Singapore.
Nick a bit.
And
nick
he
a bit.
made mathematics one of the main subjects in school.
Interesting. Okay.
So he's pretty much creating mathematicians.
Get your
And
point.
we all know numbers rule everything.
Numbers.
Done.
So, and with
Economists, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Bankers, blah blah blah.
that, yeah.
Computers,
And-
blah blah blah.
And there's more to what he did, and I implore you people, like, I go Google Singapore development, and you'll see a lot. And he put the country in a position to just go, and that's exactly what happened. In 52 years,
Which is
bro.
no time. Which is no time.
52 years, bro.
Changed
We've
the
been
game.
independent 50 years. They've been independent 52.
Yeah, so definitely it's 2 years before us, yeah.
Yeah.
64.
And their economy is crazy. Their GDP went from $300 per year
What?
to thousands of dollars. Not their GDP, the income.
The income. So you said you've been coming to Guyana since you was 18 months. You actually migrated when you were 7 years old.
17.
17. So what are some of the values and morals that you would have learned from being in Guyana that you would have actually put towards your day-to-day living in London and living in America?
Instantly for me is respect and family. Instantly.
Yeah, Guyanese is big on that, definitely.
It's respect and family, and you know, respect your elders in that respect is, you know, a really important thing. But for me, first and foremost, is family. It's the family values I'm into a lot.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Yeah.
What are some of the values?
Family, respect, and hard work. You know, I came from a family.
Hard work's very fair.
Yeah, hard work. Like I came from a family that worked hard. Like my mom worked very hard. My mom sent me to private school, and I saw her work. Like I'd come home from school and she wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
She's out working. So
Done.
and once I got to the age where I understood things, I realized she sacrificed a lot to get me the education I needed to be a better person. So when I moved to New York, I respected people. I worked hard, and I loved my family. Yo, very family oriented. And my family, like we have WhatsApp groups with my family and everything. So respect, family, hard work.
Yeah.
So I know you guys. You've been here for a year and a half, and you've been here for 3 months. Is
But
residing?
gonna come in. This
Gonna
guy's Guyanese, man.
Yeah.
He
So,
goes and comes
but
all
is
the time.
residing in Guyana permanently a lifelong goal? Will that happen one day?
Well, put it this way, for me, in regards of Guyana, I will be in Guyana a lot of the year.
But permanently living here is not a plan.
It's not so much, it's not a plan, it's a lovely plan, but with what I'm doing, I'm going to be in a few countries in a year, because that's just how it's going to run in that
Okay.
respect there. What you might be saying is, where will my base be?
Okay.
And my base will be in a few countries.
Okay. What about you? Yeah.
My home will be in Guyana. My kids will be in Guyana.
Definitely.
But just like Pat, I'll be traveling a lot because there's a lot. There are a few other things that I'm working on that will require me to be
Perpetutic
moving around a lot.
So if I'm gonna start with you, if you had to bring an influence, a first world influence from America, and give it to Guyana in order for us to develop in any aspect of society, what would that be? What would you bring from America that you think can work in Guyana?
That's a good question. There's so many things we can go with. Do you want me to go with something deep or just something?
It doesn't matter what you think would work right now. That would be like instant gratification for the Guyanese public. Like we can benefit from it right now. Whether it's some kind of road, whether it's some kind of overhead road, whether it's some kind of train system, some kind of school systematic teaching or something. What do you think?
Well, I don't believe in the American education system. So,
I love that.
it would have to be probably maybe a proper transportation system, a proper bus system.
Bus system, yeah.
What we have right now is pure
Chaos.
lawlessness. Except for the UG buses, man. The UG buses are organized.
They got clothing and
Yeah,
everything.
they have uniform and everything.
What about you?
But the
Pat?
general bus service,
What would you
For
bring?
me, it would be to believe that we have amazing raw products here, that we need to make them added value products.
Okay.
And the only way we can do that is, fortunately, with this great thing called the internet,
Definitely,
we need to look out to look in. We've got stuff that we don't even think about here.
That we don't even know we got.
Operative words. Yeah.
It's a fact.
And that is why I'm here, to like go, well, you know what? I can tune into a different angle. Let's do something a bit different. Let's blah, blah, blah. Same product.
Yeah.
Let's do it like this.
Okay.
So for me, it's very much kind of, you know, we've got the gold, we've got the diamonds, we've got the rice, blah, blah, blah. But why don't we do the package a little bit different instead of bulk?
Okay.
Let's just make the package look a little bit sexier.
Okay.
Because
More appealing.
with
Marketing is perception. Perception influences reality.
and deliver what
Yeah.
you say you're going to do.
Yeah, deliver,
and
yeah.
for Guyana, we've got 83,000 square miles,
Yeah.
and I don't think we're utilising it properly.
Yeah. 80% is untouched.
But
You only live on
still,
1/4% of the
and
land.
we're not dealing with it properly. That little quarter. So it's just to kind of like take stock, take 5, work out what we've got, and let's put it. Because I tell you what, the world's ready.
The world's ready.
They don't know yet.
You think Guyana is ready though for the world?
Guyana is ready for the
Not just
world.
Guyana, you think Guyanese are ready?
No. Guyana and Guyanese are ready for the world.
Yeah.
They're just not ready to do it yet. Because you have to have a backstory before you go forward.
That's a fact. So, I don't know, did we forget to talk about anything? You guys came, you drank, you had your jello. Did we forget to talk about anything? You know,
One for the road?
one for the
Shot
road?
to the
Definitely.
Have a shot for the road.
Which one we gonna
One
take?
for the road?
Which one we gonna take?
We should just get really messy.
Ooh.
Well,
We're gonna get messy. I'm not a brown rum drinker, so
well, that's gonna work for you.
yeah.
Yo, there's something absolutely wrong with these British people. what do you mean we should get messy, bro?
I don't understand messy. We should get messy.
It will all be revealed.
I've never actually done this on the program, but what I'm gonna do, since you guys were good sport, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to ask me any question you guys wanna ask. Whatever it is. I don't know if you came prepared with a question or whatever.
Oh, that's not a problem. TV is my thing.
You're gonna ask the first question?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the first question. I'm gonna ask Jamal. Based on on the reception that you've received as an author, a Guyanese-born author that has written what?
8 books.
8 books.
And did an alphabet chart.
You've
Revolutionized
done an
alphabet chart.
amazing alphabet chart. How
Which
do
should
you-
be in all the schools.
Which should be in all the schools.
Definitely.
What I like about his alphabet chart is that instead of teaching kids A for apple, B for B,
Trash, yeah.
he's teaching them the alphabet with things that have to do with Guyana
yeah.
and Guyanese culture.
Which I think, number one, for Guyanese is amazing. But number two, just for children growing up, it's a way to start educating them about different countries.
Yes. So,
Genius idea.
how do you feel about the reception you've received thus far? Not from the public, but from the people that should reach out to me like, yo, Jamal, we need you. We need your brain.
Well,
This is now my show. This is no longer his show.
Yeah. Take over.
The down to earth people like yourself and Pat and the other creatives who basically relate to the irony and the sacrifices that I would have made over the years whereby creating is concerned, they're receptive, and they're supportive. But the people that can click a finger and make the decisions ASAP, they're not really receptive. They're not really supportive. The people who have the power and the resources to, like what you said, put it in schools and stuff, they're not very supportive. But the down-to-earth man like us, who knows the sacrifice, get it, and appreciate it and supports it and buys it.
I knows the value of it because honestly, I
Makes
feel
sense.
if Jamal is walking out, let me tell you something, bro. If Jamal was born in New York, right? He left, went somewhere else in the world, came back to New York,
A valid headspace.
wrote 8 books.
A valid headspace.
Yeah?
You need that headspace.
And he was walking down the street.
You need
It would
that
be
headspace.
crazy.
He would be crowded
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the
But
time by
also-
people supporting him just because
He's American.
Of that.
he's from New York.
Yeah, definitely.
But the thing is that as you know, which is what some of the questions that you asked, you gotta keep hitting.
Yeah, and that,
You gotta be
that's why I haven't run us
you-
yet.
You gotta be.
That's
you
why
got-
I'm still
you
here.
got- You gotta be so nicely
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen you again.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just be.
Repetition
in their
drives
face.
the point home.
Just like, you
Yeah.
know, like, listen, just wanted to give you another one, yeah? By the way, you got 2 kids, yeah? Here's 2 for your kids. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
You need to be in
Yeah.
people's faces
Yeah.
in a really stylish way that they go, I might as well give this brother a break.
Definitely.
He ain't stopping. That's the only way to do anything, and it's the only way to do it in Guyana.
Definitely. You have any question? You have a question for
My
me?
question is, where is this show going? What is the future of this show?
Now listen, man.
What is the future of this show?
As long as I get a chance to interview dope people like yourself and Yonnick, that's all that's important to me, you know? That's all that is important. Once the Guyanese people can see this and they can use it as an inspirational tool and say, you know what, Yonnick did this, Patrice did this, I can do it, I'm satisfied with that. It doesn't matter if Banks, DDL and some guy come on board and sponsor. That doesn't matter. Once we could change a few lives, that's all that's gonna matter. Because guess what?
But you guys should come on board.
Yeah, definitely. Those same lives that we might be inspiring right now, 20 years from now, they might come back and do a favor for us. You
That
never,
is true.
you never know.
You might be
You
old
never know. You
walking
might
down
be
the
old.
street,
And those
and a
guys,
guy might be like, yo,
yeah.
your story inspired me.
And so I just look past the bigger picture. I'm a more long-term person. Everything that I do is all about a long-term investment, something that can benefit my grandkids, their grandkids. It's not just about me now.
Yeah.
You know, I was born and raised in poverty, so nothing don't faze me right now. I've been through it all, so nothing they can do,
Dig it.
they can get to me.
Dig it.
You know, so
Yeah,
it's about the bigger picture,
Yeah.
influencing
So the
others.
bigger picture is what?
Inspiring people.
Done.
Done.
Love
Being a
it.
great motivator.
Enough said.
You know?
Personal.
He's a
So-
true artist.
Yeah, you know, you let the viewers know where they can find you guys and if they want to get to know more about you guys, you know.
Instagram, Yonnick David 592. That's YONNICK DAVID 592.
Yeah, and Instagram for me is Kushlumba, KUSHLUMBA, and you can see the journey.
What about Facebook?
What about that? Why is it Kush?
Kush.
Why is it Kush?
Why is it Kush?
No. Kush is part of the Kushatic tribe that traveled from Eritrea to Ethiopia, and they were traders.
Okay.
That's who I am.
Okay.
And Lumba is an abbreviation of Lumumba, who I was named after Patrice Lumumba.
Yeah.
Okay.
On an interesting evening, it all made sense.
So, is there any of your friends that you guys would want to have this intoxicated experience that you would want to nominate?
Yo, I got a long list of drinkers
long.
that need to be on this show.
Yeah.
Navin Prashad from Palm Court. Navin Singh, Gravity and Pizza Hut. The reason I want Navin Singh here is Navin Singh did exactly what I did in New York, in Miami. And he came back
Okay.
and he's got Gravity, Pizza Hut, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But Navin has so much knowledge on the entertainment industry, both there and here. Obviously, because you guys, every Guyanese know him as Gravity.
The Gravity, yeah.
But in
Navin.
Miami,
Yeah.
Navin was doing mansion, like he was doing
Wow.
the big clubs in Miami.
clubs.
So we gotta get Navin Prashad. We gotta get Navin Singh. We gotta get. You know, I had my list prepared, bro. Navin Prashad, Navin Singh, Stacy G. We gotta get
Stacy G or Shelly G?
Shelly G. It's the drinks. It's too many
It's the-
drinks.
yeah, it's too
Shelly G. Some local athletes. Lugard Mohan.
Lugar Mohan.
Lugard probably don't even recognize me. I used to play ball with him.
Wow.
But we gotta get Lugard more in the show.
Definitely.
Let's talk about athletics in Guyana.
Definitely,
Where
yeah.
it's going, where
Definitely.
it's been.
Good.
We should also get the what's the guy's name that's in charge of sports in Guyana?
Christopher Jones?
Chris
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to Chris and he hasn't replied to my message. I don't know why, man.
Keep hitting it. Keep
Keep
hitting it.
hitting
Keep hitting, buddy.
I'm gonna start calling people and be like, yo, there's
Keep
this
hitting.
show you need to go on,
Yep.
and this is what it is. And
Keep hitting.
What about you, Patrice?
I have got a list of people, but because I've had a few drinks, I can't really think too much.
I like that
But the
excuse.
couple of people that do come into my brain is somebody that we've been having a little bit of banter on the Instagram, which is Jackie Jacks.
Jackie
I
Jacks.
like her move. I
Yeah.
like her move. You need to get her on because she's just doing her thing.
Yeah.
And also a dear friend of mine called Kojo McPherson.
Kojo.
Clever boy.
That's
clever boy.
the designer.
That is the photographer.
The photographer,
designer.
yeah.
Clever boy.
Yeah,
boy.
Kojo, yeah.
And that's where I'm going to keep it. And,
I got two more.
Two more. All right.
I got two more. Remar
Remar,
Music
rapper,
artist.
yep.
Yeah.
Super dope, talented.
and Brian Gomes. And matter of fact, if you're
Brian,
gonna Brian Gomes,
yes.
dope photographer.
Yep.
Dope photographer. And matter of fact, if you're gonna have Remar on here, then you should bring on Johnny B. Pat with him at the same time.
Remar and Johnny, that would
Jonathan
be, yeah.
Pat, yeah.
Jonathan has done a lot for local music, Chinese
Jonathan-
music.
Jonathan is,
Definitely.
I mean, the story you've got, you could be, and will be, and should be, the magazine of saying hello. So, for an example, what do I mean? You know, you got Gem Magazine.
Yeah.
You're the live
Magazine.
Yeah.
doing it your way,
My way,
doing
yeah.
your vibe,
Yeah.
doing your thing. You know,
Yeah,
and just
definitely.
having it as a step up for people to say
Yeah,
hello.
definitely. That was
The
a
more
plan.
people that say hello, the more people will find out about stories.
Alright.
because everyone has their own network.
It's all about a story.
It's all about a story, an inspirational story. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah,
I
empty
mean,
glass.
Pat,
Oh, mate, what?
very stay. You know, make sure to stay tuned. See you the next time.
Peace.
Intoxicated.
Later.
Pat, Yonnick.
I'm intoxicated.
Yep. Bye.
Ciao.